Hello, it's Cindy Lee. And one of these days soon, I am going to come to you without having to wear a sweater and a sweater scarf and a flannel shirt, all bundled up because I feel like I live in the tundra and I'm like a big brown bear where I have to hibernate for the winter. I hate going out in this cold weather, but I am going to venture out shortly, so I had to dress appropriately. But soon, my friends, soon we will be seeing those weather changing spring days coming in sooner than I can expect. Definitely, I want them tomorrow, but hopefully soon. Do a spring weather dance for me, will you? I don't need a rain dance, but I really could use one to bring in those spring weather. So today I want to talk about concealer because I haven't really devoted a full live to discussing concealers. Now, you've definitely heard me talk about using zero concealer for my eyes. But why do I do this? Why do I use this as a primer? Well, first of all, our concealers are incredibly high pigmented, just as our foundation is. They are world renowned. They're a camouflage cream concealer, and they do a phenomenal job of covering any and everything that you have. Now, yes, our foundation does a great job. I do not need a concealer on other parts of my face, but there are sometimes something that you don't want, you're uncomfortable with it, whether it's a blemish, whether it could be acne, whether it could be a tattoo or something, that you just want a little bit more. And that's when these products are going to be just the right product for you. They are wax-based, so they're water resistant, and that's really great because I have a friend who's in a profession and she has a tattoo that comes just a little bit further down on her hand. And when it does, she has to have that covered when she's at work. And sometimes it's like you have that artistry and you don't really want to, but there are circumstances where you may need to cover it. So using our concealer, she is able to cover that tattoo. So that is awesome. She can wash that right off, and then the artistry will be right there for her to see again. So that's another situation where someone may need our concealers. So zero, you've heard me talk about it, is the primer for my eyelid. Definitely have redness. Sometimes when I'm going out and I'm not going to be wearing makeup, I will just use a little bit concealer because my eyelid is pretty red at times. The other colors that I really want to point out to you are number 2 and number 3. 2 is a color, if you have a lighter Shinto-based foundation, this would be the color concealer that you're going to want to use with that to just blend in and match. And same thing with number 3 would be an olive, a lighter olive color. Now, the rest of our colors, you can see that are going to be richer if you're a deeper pigment in the Shintos or the olives or any of the colors in our Danessa line. So finding the right undertone, depending on if you're warmer or cooler, that's where the rest of these are going to come in, or perfect for contouring. So if you like to do contouring, this is another time that these foundations would be great for you. Sometimes people, as you have a seasonal change, so your foundation maybe in the summer is a little bit lighter because you've been out in the sun, you've been working in a garden. So to kick it up a notch, you might add a little bit darker concealer, mix that up on your hand when you go to put on your foundation to bring that up so you don't have to get a whole new foundation palette. Same thing in the winter. If you are getting a little lighter colored because you're not out getting any of that sunshine, then you might want to take one of those lighter concealer colors and just mix it with your foundation. You know, you can always do the same thing with a foundation, but I'm trying to give you a few ideas of when this might come in. The price of these are $22, so it's an incredibly affordable product because it lasts forever, guys. Yeah. So again, you can buy them individually. You can also buy them, here's a picture from one of our Brighter Together collections, and if you can see it here, it's a foundation and 2 concealers. I always like to show people different ways where they can purchase things and save a little bit. So even though all of our products are incredibly priced at a great value, that's just another thing if you would maybe need a couple of different colors depending on what you might be looking for your makeup look. So those are all of my tips for you today. And I hope that you are going to be coming out of your winter hibernation just like me soon. And remember, if life gives you limes, be the light. See you soon.